Hello, everyone. Justin Skolek here. I am with my wife, Tanya, choosing her as my partner for these exercises because currently on travel to Okinawa and we're stuck in a hotel. The kids are all upstairs sleeping, so we're going to try to record this in the lobby. Luckily, it's 10 o'clock at night, so it's pretty quiet down here. So, with all that being said, I guess she's going to surprise me with a place and a couple of objects, and I'm going to just ad lib. So, love. Oh,
Hi.
go ahead.
Oh
Sorry.
no, you're fine. Hi everyone. So my name is Tanya. It's my husband,
Oh, we forgot to
and
talk about what we do. We have to talk about
oh
what we do.
yeah, so I am a stay-at-home mom to four boys.
And I manage a bunch of calibration labs across Japan. So, sorry, I interrupted you. I'm good at that.
Yeah. So the first item I have is this Donku game. The
Okay.
second item I have is a hat, and he'll be going to Korea.
All right. So I got to reintroduce myself. Ready and hello, everyone. So, my name is Justin, and I am going to Korea. I have one-way ticket. I'm bringing my whole family with me, but I need to make sure that this hat and this game stay with me at all times. Moving into my house, super important. Now, the story behind this hat is it's a magical hat. When I put it on, I enter fun mode, which is something that my kids absolutely love. Daddy doesn't yell when he wears his hat. Daddy is only fun. You want to go to the arcade? Cool, let's go to the arcade. You want to go to the pool? We can go to the pool. Without this hat, mean daddy. Discipline, order, all incredibly important. My job as a parent is not to have kids that like me, it's to create adults who I can be friends with later. Hats on the head. I got a bunch of cool little buddies that I can run around and do stuff with. Now, this box, yes, it's cutesy, and it might look to an uninformed audience that it's just a little game. But what people don't know is whenever you fill out each one of these forms, it's a secret key that unlocks magical treasure chest that we use to travel all around the country of Japan. But this is the second edition. We beat the game in Japan. So we need to go to Korea in order to unlock the treasures that that country has to offer. So far, I know they've got really good chicken. Um, the weather's a little cold. People are super friendly, more Americanized than Japan is, that's for sure. Watch out whenever you're crossing the road. But if I don't have this key in this box that has to go with me on the airplane, we're lost. We have no game plan. We can't get the treasure. We can't make the memories. Did I do okay?
It's
We
perfect.
did okay. And scene. Cool. Um, Next part of the discussion assignment is I am an expert in something that I am not sure I'm an expert in yet. I'm about to get founded out. She's going to invite me onto her television show and interview me with 5 to 7 questions. And I've got to start a stopwatch because I like to talk. And we need to make sure that this thing stays in a reasonable amount of time, about 4 minutes, maybe a little longer. You ready, love? You got your
I'm ready.
questions? All right. And
So, hello, good evening, welcome. We're here with Justin Skolek, who is an expert in finance,
sweet. It's a good one, actually. Let's go.
and we're going to ask him a few questions. Um, so our first question is: if you could compare the stock market to any animal, what would it be and why?
If I could compare the stock markets to any animal, what would it be and why?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I would have to say that the stock market is most like an elephant. It is an incredibly large beast that, with momentum, continues and is really hard to stop. Now, an elephant, it can go up and it can come down, but over time, it continues its path across the savannah and reaches the oasis, the watering hole, whatever it is it's trying to get to. Much like the stock market, it'll go up, it'll go down, but over time, you will see the growth that you're expecting.
Awesome. What's the funniest or most unexpected thing that you've learned about finance?
How easy it is to borrow money and how hard it is to pay it back.
Yeah. If you had to explain compound interest using a cooking recipe, how would you do it?
Sourdough bread. So, the beauty of compound is if your money would make 10% and you started with $100, at the end of the year you would have $110. And the following year you would have 10% of 110, which is another 11. So after 2 years you actually have $121. Much like sourdough bread, where you take a little bit of that batch and you use it to incorporate into the next batch, you're compounding the growth of the yeast in this case, or your money with finance.
Okay, that's a great way to say it. What is the most amazing myth or misconception about finance that you've encountered?
That it's complicated. The biggest aspect of finance that most people need to know is that the amount of time that your money is working for you is more important than how much money you're able to put it in. Obviously, if you have more money, you're going to end up having more growth and you're going to hit your goals a little bit faster. But if you just put your money in, like cooking into a crock pot, you just set it and you forget it in a really good mix of investments, over time your money will grow and your dreams can become a reality.
That's a great way to put it. If money could talk, what do you think it would say to you on a daily basis?
Well, money does talk to me. I'm a natural spender. I like to shower gifts upon the things that I love, the people that I love. And so money tells me every day, spend me. Don't keep me in your wallet. Buy that cool shiny thing over there. She'll love it. Um, so yeah, money does talk to me, and it tries to convince me to leave the bank account on a daily basis. I apologize for the background noise. Like I said, we're in a hotel lobby. It was the only place we could find.
Can you share a time when you gave some financial advice that had a hilariously unexpected result?
So in sixth grade, we were given an assignment that we needed to paper trade. So we didn't actually buy, but it was a way for my social studies teacher to get us interested in the markets. And there was a company that I looked up, and they had a really cool logo because it was like a mermaid. And I ended up paper trading. I really do wish it was with real money. Starbucks within the first 2 years of it being a public company, and within the 6 months that we tracked this trade, my money tripled. It was fantastic, and my social studies teacher swore that I cheated. I think we have time for one more question. Okay.
Yes. Okay. If you could create a new currency, what would it be called and what would it look like?
I don't think I would want to create a new currency. Personally, I don't like the idea that the currencies that we have aren't backed by really anything but the good faith and confidence of the governments that print them. I see a lot of going forward with moving more towards more towards a tangible backed currency, whether that's gold or something that is backed by the energy it takes to produce it. Oil, gold, even Bitcoin is backed by the energy and the computing power that it makes it. But the idea that most of the money we have now is backed on debt, So as far as what we would call them, I would call them freedom bucks because that's what money is. It's a tool to buy freedom and choice. And it would definitely be backed by hard assets or at least energy consumption. So thank you, love. This was fun.
Thank you so much. This was a
Cool.
great experience.
Have fun, everybody.
Bye. Have fun.